Hey, what is going on, comic book community, family, enthusiasts? Welcome back to Comic Talk. Every Wednesday live, twitch.tv/ThereCanBeOnlyVaughn. We've got our pull list for October 7th. Oh goodness, I can't wait to go through these books again. Just a stacked week of comic books from all our favorite indies, DC, and of course Marvel. Big legacy issue this week, so let's get right on into it. Hey, starting out, we got a Boom Studios comic by Al Ewing. We only find them when they're dead. Hey, if you like your indie books, this book is incredible. It is so good. And these gods that they find out in space, like they're like Galactus but a wider scale, and it's incredible. I love the scale that they've drawn these dead gods out in space. They're trying to find a living one though, and that's the premise of the book, so it's pretty good. We're gonna move over to Titan Comics now. We have issue 3 of Horizon Zero Dawn. Of course, as always, any video game adaptation we always try to pick up. This is the Peach Momoko A cover. Moving over to IDW. Star Wars is getting hot again, so we're picking up some Star Wars books. So we have Star Wars Adventures #1. Here's the A cover. We're really looking forward to that. Any kind of Star Wars book nowadays that's a #1, I'm gonna pick up regardless, no matter what. We have the B cover there with Vader. And I also bought the 1 in 25 incentive variant with Rey. Get that nice little Disney logo at the bottom there. These aren't published by Marvel, by the way. That's IDW. Continuing to support some more indies here, we got Antarctic Press, Patriotica #2. So picking that up as well. And then Image, we have only two books from Image this week. We have Firepower issue #4. Did you guys notice that anytime there's any kind of martial arts book, there's always like a break-in into a family's house and then they start fighting? All right, here's the big one right here. The Walking Dead Deluxe issue #1. Reprinting the entire I don't know if it's the entire series, but Walking Dead issue #1 reprints in color. Finally in color. After 17 years. It's pretty cool. Then we have, I believe this is the B cover. So we picked that one up as well. And also picked up the C cover. More of like a movie poster there, which is pretty cool. Love it. Love it. Beautiful book so far this week. Moving over to DC, we have Batman The Adventures Continue issue #5. This is a digital only series that's coming to print, so they're only on issue 5 right now. If you love the Batman the Animated Series, Paul Dini, Bruce Timm style, that's the book for you. Moving on, I'm really happy that this book is back in print. I have volume 1, the complete run, volume 2, the complete run. This is Scott Snyder, Raphael Albuquerque, American Vampire, 1976. This is the B cover, I believe. Oh man, this book is so good. And if you do like Scott Snyder's work, of course, Batman auteur, you're definitely gonna like American Vampire. Big book of the week from DC. Issue 100 of Batman. This new run of Batman here after Rebirth. Looking forward to reading that. Is this the finale of the Joker War? We'll see. I really wanted the 1 in 50 where Batman's wearing the blue suit character sketch variant, but they didn't have it. I would have totally bought it. I would have spent the money. That comic book looks so good. Couple more DC books here. We have Justice League issue 54, of course, getting that death metal tie-in, In the Valley of the Starros. Let's check the spine on that, because this book is looking like it's curling a little bit, even though it's in the bag and board. And to round out DC books, we have Deceased Dead Planet issue #4. Very good read, by the way, for the Deceased storyline there. Much better than Marvel Zombies in my opinion. Switching on over to Marvel now to finish it out. We have a ton of Marvel books here. We have part 4 of 10 of Swords. This is X-Force, issue 13, I believe. Yep, 13. And of course, Alex Ross, timeless variant of Beast. Next up, part 3. So this part needs to be read first here. We have 10 of Swords, Wolverine, issue number 6. So there's the A cover there. Really looking forward to seeing what happens more with this 10 of Swords storyline. And then of course the Alex Ross variant. I mean, you can't skip out on these Alex Ross variants. You cannot. Absolutely cannot. Next up, we have a second printing, Captain Marvel, issue number 20. Big issue here, very fun issue. The Empire tie-ins for Captain Marvel were very, very good books, in my opinion. I have a variant edition, but it's still cover price, of The Rise of Ultraman, issue number 2. I was told that Ultraman is now going to be canon in the Marvel universe, which is crazy to me. I think they should go all out, balls to the wall, just put him on the Avengers. Just do it. Just do it. We have Thor, issue number 8. This is going to see the return of a particular character within the Thor mythos. So you guys are going to see that happen in that book, continuing the Donny Cates run, and the Alex Ross timeless variant of Thor there. Look at that. It's beautifully painted. Beautifully painted. Moving along, we have 10. I keep saying Exoswords. 10 of Swords, part 5. This is Marauders, issue number 13. So I normally don't collect these X-Men books anymore. I'm certainly not reading Marauders, but it's part of the 10 of Swords storyline, so that's why we're picking it up. And of course, we're picking it up because we have the Iceman Alex Ross timeless variant there as well. Should we get them all slabbed? I don't know. Do you guys want to see slab books? More than happy to do it. Champions Outlaw is finally out. This is the new age superheroes. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Sam Alexander Nova. You have Riri Williams, Ironheart, Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. Outlaw. These are the new batch of superheroes to lead us into the future. The kids. And then there's the A cover. Oh no, sorry, I showed you the A cover. This is the variant cover. Bunch of variant covers for that book, by the way, too. Moving on, we have Black Widow issue number 2. We got the J. Scott Campbell variant. There's that, and of course another Alex Ross timeless variant. I mean, it's like, look at I have no words. It's beautiful. We also picked up the Marvel a variant cover of this because I just thought it was incredible. I'm just a sucker for all sorts of artwork, so very, very beautiful book there. Then we have 2 copies of Venom 27 with Codex on the cover. This is a 3rd printing, I believe. Apparently market price for this book is $8 already, and it's a 3rd printing. Got it for cover price. And this one was a trade incentive. This is the 1757 out of 2000 trade variant, art by Peach Momoko. Venom issue 28. You guys might have seen this in the Instagram post and on Twitter earlier today. About a $40 comic book right there. And to round it off, hey, this is the 850th issue of Spider-Man, number 49 in this particular volume, but they did a ton of different covers. Here we go with a Mark Brooks variant cover. Amazing Spider-Man, issue 850 overall, but 49 in this volume. $9.99 per book because it's a legacy. It's an anniversary issue. This one I really, really enjoyed. This is a Bruce Timm variant of Mary Jane. I thought this one was so unique and needed to pick up a cover of that. Of course, Bruce Timm, famous for, Batman the Animated Series. This is the main cover for $8.50. And we have 2 more. I bought the J. Scott Campbell variant. And finally, we bought the big boy, one of the big boy variant editions. This one was a little bit more pricier, but the return of the Green Goblin. Quite a pull of books. I'm saying it's close to like 35 books here. We usually don't pick up that many in 1 week, but we had to do it. We're diving right back into this hobby. Super enjoy comic books. I'm excited to read all these books. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are looking forward to reading this week. Any variant covers that I didn't pick up that I need to be on the lookout for, share it. And let's talk comic books. If you guys like, the Discord link is also in the description below. You can join in on the conversation 24/7, and of course head on over to twitch.tv/ThereCanBeOnlyVaughn for Comic Talk live every Wednesday. Pending the next couple of weeks, it might be on a different day, but you can always look out for that video each week. So thank you very much. Until the next one, we'll see you then.